Hey guys, we are in Santa Pola outside Alicante in Spain. It's a small, nice fisherman village and it's famous for its pink lake and flamingos. We found this little Roman villa, well, not so little. It dates back to the 9th century and apparently it must have belonged to a noble family. So you can see the mosaics here on the floor, and back in the day it would be like marble and different decorations, and yeah, it's so pretty. Guys, these are the old castle ruins, the fortress of Santa Pola. There is a museum here, but it just closed 5 minutes before we got here, but it opens about again a bit later, so we'll see if we get the time to come back. Right next to Santa Pola beach there is a pretty cool boat, Esteban Gonzalez boat. As you can tell, the beach behind me here has been prepped this morning actually, because we have just had a few days of pretty hefty storms around here. So they've been super fast in prepping the beach, to be honest. Look at these cute old fisherman boats at the Marina. It's so nice to see the old fisherman boats, wooden and colorful. Look at that. There are also boats to Tabarca Island from the Marina here. It's a really beautiful small island just outside of Santa Pola. It's definitely worth going. We will show you Tabarca in another vlog. If you decide to go, you can buy tickets online, either by using the QR code or the link in the description below through Get Your Guide, which is what we usually book through. We will get a small commission if you book through our links at no extra cost to you though, so that would help us keep the channel going. To be honest, I wouldn't mind the swim today. It's so hot because it's been like really cold and stormy and rainy the last few days. We kind of imagined it was gonna be cold today too. It's sunny and it's very hot, and we're wearing pants, which wasn't exactly the best choice for today. So there's actually a sign here saying that there have been spottings of sea turtles laying eggs on the beach here. If you see it, it's important that you call the emergency number, which is 112 here in Spain. Don't take pictures with flash, don't go in front of them and make them see you, basically don't touch them or disturb them in any way. They are very vulnerable species, and I'm actually surprised to see a sign that they're up in such a populated beach like Santa Pola. So if you're so lucky to see either turtle traces or a turtle, then make sure you call 112 and let them know about the incident so that you can come and protect it. We found a 5-armed palm tree along the paseo. It was even marked on the map actually. We found some really nice vegan empanadas.
Oh,
Super excited to try them. So good. We got back to the castle and the museum is open now, so we're gonna go inside, and it's free of charge and it's actually also pet friendly, so Atlas can come in, which was very surprising. Come on, Atlas! The museum was very interesting, with lots of artifacts and information about the town's history and especially the maritime history. We drove a few kilometers north of town to Cabo de Santa Pola. It's a beautiful natural spot with a lighthouse, a viewpoint and different walking paths. Before you pass the lighthouse, there is a little path to the right, and that's where you get to the remains of the Civil War. There are two artillery batteries they're like 6 meters in diameter, so they're quite big, and there are also a couple of bunkers in between them. This path that I'm walking on now is actually built by, I think they used over 11,000 kilos of recycled plastic, so it's recyclable too, and it created work for I think it was 1,500 hours of work for disabled people in Santa Pola. So it's one of the sustainable initiatives that Santa Pola has done.
oh, Lynn, she tried to look and what is behind you. You didn't create it for people like you.
Yeah, I'm being a little bit high up for me to see very well. It's actually a really nice view, and you see Tabarca Island, which I mentioned earlier in the vlog that you can visit from Santa Pola. So it's really nice view. I love it on the coastline. It's absolutely mesmerizing. Coastline here is really beautiful, and I'm really excited about visiting Tabarca too. It's actually the biggest island in the Valencia region, but it's also the only inhabited island. And to be honest, it's really tiny. So yeah.
It's close.
Tiny little cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the way back from the lighthouse and back to the van, we also came across on the right side, like on the opposite side of the path than the batteries that we saw in the beginning of the walk. There are some anti-airplane batteries here, so we found two quite close to each other on different paths into the right. See, there are flamingos behind me, but they're quite far away, which is quite typical actually when you go to the salt flats to see flamingos. I really recommend, if you have, bring binoculars or bring a zoom camera too if you want to take pictures, because it's literally impossible with the phone unless you're really lucky and have them nearby. But even so, they are magical creatures, and I just love looking at them. I prefer with the binoculars actually, because you can see them up close and they're so beautiful. Didn't see that many flamingos today, they're quite far away, but with this sunset, oh my god, it couldn't be more magical end to our day in Santa Pola. I really hope you enjoyed the place as much as we did, and we'll see you next time. Bye!